Hey, guess what? I'm back, and today I am doing a hair tutorial. I know I have not done a hair tutorial in a hot minute, probably 27 hot minutes, but I am back with more tutorials. I know you guys are chomping at the bit for them, so today I'm doing a very, very easy tutorial that should not take you more than 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer before you practice, but once you have it nailed, this one is super easy. So let's do it. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to brush my hair because I haven't actually done that yet today. And then I'm going to part it. So the first part I'm gonna make is for this front little swoopy bit. So I'm gonna start over here, and then I'm just gonna do a U-shaped part, just drawing this line with the end of my comb. It doesn't have to be precise because we're not combing this hair forward, so you're not gonna actually see the shape of this part, but this is about what you want your part to look like. So once you have that parted, you're actually just gonna section off this piece of the hair, boop, and then I'm gonna tie the rest of my hair into a really, really tight, really, really high ponytail. You can either do this by flipping your head upside down, or you can brush it up into a ponytail, whichever way you prefer, it doesn't really matter. And I should have opened my wax before I occupied my hand. So I'm using Lady Luck pomade, and I'm just gonna put some pomade on these outside bits of my hair because my hair is actually freshly cleaned, and as we all know, freshly cleaned hair is a no-no with vintage hair. Now I'm gonna use my hairspray. I'm using Suavecita hairspray, and I'm just gonna set that wax with a little bit of spray. Then I'm going to smooth it. Totally got that right in my mouth hole. Yuck. Okay, so once your hair is all nice and tight, tie it in a ponytail and get it as high as you can get it. Get it as close to that part as you can. I'm gonna do another spray under here and another smooth. I'm just gonna use bobby pins because I get these little fluffy bits back here where they don't like to stay. They're like little wispy baby hairs, so I just like to pin them in place, and then I kind of put the ponytail on top of this. Don't be afraid of hairspray. Now the curling commences. So now I'm just gonna curl this ponytail piece by piece. And you can do pretty chunky sections. It doesn't have to be super small like you do with most vintage curls. This is a 3/4 inch curling iron. You can use an inch curling iron if you want to. This is just what I grabbed out of my drawer. Just make sure that you really get those ends in there so they don't crimp. And then pin curl it into place. Okay, so once you're all curled, it'll look a little something like this. So then I'm going to pull this little section out and just give this a light curl. So I'm not gonna pin curl, but because I do have bangs growing out, I'm probably gonna curl this in 2 sections. So see, this part fell out, so I'm just gonna do that separately just to make sure that those ends are curled. And that's really all this is about. You just wanna make sure that the ends are curled. Okay, so once you have your ends curled, now we're going to do some teasing. Just gonna do small sections, fine tooth comb, and tease pretty high up because the end of this piece of hair is what's gonna be the little loopy on the side of your head, and the more tease it has, the better the pins are gonna stay in it. Okay, so once you are at this point, you're gonna take some more wax, bloop, 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 get on your fingers, and then I'm gonna smooth just the outside parts of this hair. Then I'm gonna take my little smoothing comb, and once that is nice and smooth, I'm gonna use some spray again. So now I'm just gonna pull this hair forward over my hand, make sure it's nice and smooth. So now you have this little whoop right here. Then I'm gonna wrap it around my fingers backwards, so up this direction, and make this as big as you want it, this little loop-de-loop, and then I'm gonna put it flat against my head. So it's just gonna kind of keep it shaped this way. Then I'm going to put a pin. First pin I'm gonna put in towards my front of my face, and this will hold that whole roll sort of together. And then flip it back, and then you can put the second pin in the back of this roll, so back here. Try your best to hide your pins. If you can't hide them, nobody's gonna die, you're gonna be fine, you're still gonna have cute hair. And then make sure you sort of push down on this, because if it's too high or sort of too triangle-y, it's gonna look really strange. And because I am going out dancing tonight, I'm going to put one more pin in, because I do not want this flopping all around the dance floor, so I'm gonna put one right here to give it a little bit more structural support. And look, this is starting to come out. So another pin will do the trick. Better to have a lot of pins and maybe 1 or 2 showing than to have not that many, have them all hidden, and then have your style come out. Now, I'm gonna give it a good spray and smooth. Now, I'm gonna take out these guys. And then I'm just gonna run my fingers through the curls. Then I'm gonna take my teasing comb again. And this top layer, I'm gonna tease the least. because it's what I'm gonna smooth over the top, but I still wanna give it some volume so that it holds its shape. So just a little bit on this one, and then these under layers I'm gonna give a good heavy tease because these are gonna be what gives me volume. So I'm just gonna pull back the sections one at a time, and then I'm gonna use my smoothing comb to smooth over the top. And this is where it's a guessing game when you're doing this on yourself. So I just kind of guess, see how it looks from the front, and then I'm just gonna put pins around the back to hold it in place. This is especially useful or important if you are doing your hair to go out dancing or anything where you're gonna be moving around a lot. Because if you don't put the pins in, it will start to wilt really quickly. So I just try to put them underneath so they hide, but if you don't hide them, like I said before, it's okay. Do a little shake test. Oops, it's a little wobbly there. So I'm gonna put a pin in where it wobbles. One more spray. Then I'm gonna take my little bow. This just has a clip on it, so you don't actually have to tie anything, which is a little bit easier, more user-friendly. You just stick it in right there. Dun, dun, dun. Super cute. So this is my finished look. I hope you guys like this. I am back with a vengeance. I'm very excited. Please leave any ideas in the comments below of new hairstyles or makeup styles that you want to see me doing here. Also, you can find little snippets of these on Instagram. I just inhaled hairspray again. It's like just in the air. I don't know what's happening. But thank you guys for watching. Definitely subscribe if you want more, and I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Be sure to check out these other videos that I have posted to see more of my wackiness. And if you want to see even more of my wackiness, be sure to subscribe for all things that are vintage and retro and general silliness.